All right, girl, come with me to join the Army. In October, they announced some recruitment events, so I decided to sign up for one in Boston because if you know me, you know I really love Boston. It was supposed to be a 2.5-hour train ride, but unfortunately was delayed quite a bit of time due to a trespasser strike. So due to that delay, I was in a rush to get to my accommodations, and by the time I did arrive, I looked a hot mess, and I was surviving barely on some rations that I got. I didn't know when my last good meal was going to be if I decided to join, so I decided to get ramen before the event, but unfortunately, I only got to take a few bites before I had to rush and get ready. The general didn't announce a dress code, but you were able to wear whatever you wanted that kind of fit the theme of the general's address. I wasn't really concerned because I assumed if I did decide to join, there would be uniforms available at the event. Because I was rushing, I didn't really get to do my hair or makeup how I would have wanted, so I was concerned if I was going to be considered a good candidate or not. But when I arrived, the recruits were lined up out the door of all different levels and ranks. The it girls, the girls on theme, the girls that just did whatever they wanted to do. Once I got inside, it was great to see that they did have signature refreshments for the recruits, and like I had thought, uniforms were available as well as some gear for combat. Our sections were posted, and once I got into the space where the general was going to give the address, I was overwhelmed by how many recruits there were, but excited. I thought the general came on at 8, but actually had a major come out to speak with us and get us excited to join. Some of the girls in my section felt like the major was very attractive, but we just didn't know who he was until he got to the final part of his speech. Finally, after some time, the general did come out and asked us if we had reviewed our marching orders before demonstrating. She went through the history of her journey from her early work in the force to where she is today, and at the end, she even started to sign people's paperwork and uniforms, making their recruitment official. I really enjoyed the general's address, and although I wasn't able to get my items officially signed, I did decide to join the ranks and the fight for love.